配信できてるかな。はい、どうもこんばんは。おつりと、青木リトです。今回はですね、バックトゥーザフューチャーザゲームをやっていこうと思います。皆さん、好きな映画って何かありますか？僕は、バックトゥーザフューチャーシリーズが最高の映画だと思っております。バックトゥーザフューチャーは、タイムスリップを扱ったお話でして、もうご存知の方もほとんどだと思いますが、もう名作中の名作ですね。で、これが3作で終わってて、で、完結はしてるんですけれども、このゲームは、なんでしょう。バックトゥザフューチャーのゲームって結構いくつかあるんですよね。なんですけれども、その中でも、続編に近いというふうに言われてます。なぜかというと、一応ストーリー的には、完結してるパート3の後日談という話なんですね。それだけだったら、特にないんですけれども、映画の脚本をやっているボブ・ゲイルが、このゲームの脚本の監修に当たってるんですよ。で、映画の脚本家が、このゲームに携わってるってことは、非公式だけど、ほぼ公式じゃんと。言っても過言ではない。そう。なので、非公式だけど正統派だと言っても過言ではないかなと思っております。どうもこんばんは。ゆっくりしていってください。そんなゲームをやっていこうと思います。しかも、このゲームってさっきのボブゲイルだけではなくて、マーティとドクを演じた俳優さんが声優をやってますと。これ日本語吹き替え版じゃないですよ。オリジナルの向こうのマイケル・ J・ フォックスとかがやってますね。どこで出てくるのかはちょっとわからないですけども、マーティ役として出てくるのかはわからないけど、ゲストとして出てるみたいですね。で、結構力の入れ具合がすごいみたいです。このゲーム自体は2010年か。だいぶ昔のゲームなんですけど、なんか2015年ぐらいに PS4、Xbox One、Xbox 360でも出たゲームみたいですね。で、今回は PC 版と。で、PC 版の場合は、この日本語化もっと入れられるので、日本語になってます。本来日本語をサポートしてないんでね。なんかちぐはぐみたいらしいんですけども。やっていこうかなと思います。好きな映画の続編とまで言われてる。正式じゃないんだけどね。そこまで言われてるんならちょっとやろうかということです。今はね、もう Steam でもね、手に入らないんですけれども、僕、たまたま昔買ってて、そっからずっと塩漬け状態だったんで、で、ちょっとようやく日の目を見ることになったっていう感じですね。はい。それじゃあ、やっていきましょうか。始める前にマーティに次の目的ができた場合通知しますか？はい、知らせてください。これ初心者モード的な感じなのかな？この音楽。これだよ、これ。
All right, I'm ready.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall.
ドックオリジナルじゃん。
Morning, October 26th, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there. That a boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa. Okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Not me. The car. The car.
デロリアン発進するぞ。
If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. Watch this, watch this.
こっから始まるのか。これパート1のとこだよね。
88 miles per hour.
お、懐かしいね。そうそうそうそ
The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds.
Ow! Doc, what happened to the car?
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're going to build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal.
う。帰ってくる帰ってくる。
Doc?
Huh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuit. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
ノート？ドクのためにノートを持ってこよう。マーティを左に動かしてドクの道具箱を見つけよう。はいはいはい。あ、こういうことね。はいはいはい。独特な操作だな。
Notebook. Got it.
なんかパート1の最初のとこだよね、これ。
That's it.
この早口でまくし立てるこの毒いいね。
The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I detail the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. It's mass equals I times Z and E equals...
Consequences could be catastrophic? Whoa.
おう、2周目みたいな言い方。
Doc?
Great Scott!
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake.
Doc! No!
I'm sorry, Marty.
ドクが消える？
Doc, come back! Doc!
これ違うね、展開がね。
Doc!
あ、夢だったってことね。
Marty, is everything okay?
お母さんかな？
Yeah, Mom. It was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Well, you're safe and sound now, back in good old 1986. But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you. Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap! I'm late.
いや、なんか本当に、あれだな。映画みたい。いいね。まあ、作った時代がね、ちょっと古いからさ、やっぱその、古き良きみたいなとこあるんだけど。
Dad, are we too late to stop the sale?
ドクの家か。なんでドクの家を来てんの？ジョージとかがね。ジョージ・マクフライでしょ？
Son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
ああ、帰ってきてないからってことね。ってことは、パート3が終わってから半年後か。おお、ビフじゃん。
Come to see if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just remembering.
まあそうだよね。マーティからするとね。危険なものを探せ。なんかここに来るとさ、思い出すのはさ、ギターだよね。あ、まあ一個ずつ見ていく？餌やり機器とかね。ジョージ？
Hey, Dad.
ドクは生きてるよ。
I'm telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know.
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding.
ああ、借金の取り立てっていう意味もあるのか。
You got Doc wrong. Sure, maybe he's not so good with money. That's just because his mind's always on bigger things. But he's still a straight-up guy. He'd never run away from his problems.
Well, you know him better than I do, son. But the bank is within its rights to sell off his stuff. Maybe you should try to find some things to remember him by before Biff grabs them all.
銀行って言ってた
Who's
よね。
running this sale anyway?
Oh, that'd be me, son.
You? Why?
ジョージ？
Well, once it became apparent that the bank was going through with the sale, I volunteered to oversee it in order to make sure that Doc's stuff would be treated with a modicum of respect. Isn't that right, Biff?
You got it, Mr. McFly.
What's Biff doing here? He wasn't a friend of Doc's.
It's a public sale, Marty. Everyone's allowed. Even Biff.
Do you think dreams can
模型を見てみ
the
よう。
future?
Well, you know I don't go in for that mystical stuff, but I do think they can reflect how you're feeling about the future. What did you dream?
Oh, just weird stuff about Doc.
Well, that's understandable, don't you think?
I guess, but I feel like it was telling me something.
あ、間違えた。終わるか。ん？じゃないね。
You got Doc wrong. Sure, maybe he's not so good with money. That's just because his mind's always on bigger things. But he's still a straight-up guy. He'd never run away from his problems.
Well, you know him better than I do, son. But the bank is within its rights to sell off his stuff. Maybe you should try to find some things to remember him by before Biff grabs them all.
I'll keep looking around.
アンプ。
It took me
ギターやんのか
forever
な？
to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies. Let's make some noise.
懐かしいな、これ。ね、パート1のね。ここでギター弾いて、マーティが吹っ飛ぶっていうことするよね。 こっちは電気機器。
Looks like a hand crank lightning rod, or maybe a lightning powered pencil sharpener. Hey, Biff.
Oh, hi, Marty.
What are you doing here?
Well, I was as bummed as anybody to hear that the old nutcase had kicked it.
He's not.
But I'm not above picking through the remains. You know what they say.
金になるもの探してるってことね。
Doc's not dead, you know. He's still around.
Oh, really? Do you see him around here?
I'm looking for something, in particular.
なんだろう、写真以外になんかあるのかな。
Valuable?
Never mind.
Hey, let me try, Marty.
Now, Biff, let Marty have his turn.
You got it, Mr. McFly.
まあね、ジョージに頭が上がらないよね。
Doc built this model at downtown
あ、
Hill Valley
これあれじゃん。
back in 1955.
パート1の
The clock tower in the courthouse even worked.
最後のクライマックスに向けて作った
Is that Doc's notebook?
リハーサル。
Hey, that looks
Note.
just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
You know, you and my folks go way back.
Yeah, so?
So how about letting me have that model courthouse for old time's sake?
No, I think I'll keep it.
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well, look at what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business.
Flux
Doc asked me
capacitor.
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something. Ha!
取り返す。うん。ああ、なるほどね。そういうことね。これを取り返すのが目的ね。あ、ギターあるじゃん。これ。
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
I better not crank it up anymore. I really don't want to blow this thing out again.
ギター繋がないのかな。
It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies.
他は
Hey, let me.
Now, Biff, leave Marty alone. This is a very emotional time for him.
餌がぐちゃって出るやつじゃないんだ。あ、餌自身もないから、ないのか。でも、ドック一回も帰ってきてないでしょ？物語が始まってからさ。
I miss Einstein. I can't leave until I get Doc's notebook back from Biff.
Does nature contrive it so that even with a time machine, you can't intervene to prevent your own conception, for example?
Hey, Dad. That notebook is Doc's legacy. I've got an obligation to protect it.
Now, hold on a minute. Didn't you just get done telling me Doc's still around? Off traveling somewhere?
Yeah?
Then how is it your obligation to protect his legacy? You can't have it both ways, Marty. If Doc's alive, he can protect his own legacy.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
左クリックしてアイテム画面を開こう。 アンプを選んでギターを接続しよう。はいはいはい。シールドつけて。
Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look, it's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Now, Biff, I think that's
飛ぶぞ
Marty's
飛ぶぞ
guitar.
Oh,
これは飛ぶぞ。
you're right, Mr. McFly. Here you go, Marty.
あ、弾け
Let's hear
よ
a。few licks. Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
なんか他にやることがあるのかな。ギターはとりあえず繋いだでしょ。
Hey, Biff. That notebook wouldn't mean anything to you. You wouldn't even understand what's in it.
You calling me ignorant?
I only want that notebook because, well, I'm sentimental. It's like a piece of Doc.
Doc's dead. Time to get over it and move on.
I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not enough.
まあまあそうだよな。
Seems kind of empty without the courthouse. Feels like that was a lifetime ago. Actually, I guess it was.
ヒント見てみる？ああ、なるほどね。ジョージに話しかける。はい。
Hey, Dad. About Biff. Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle him.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way, but you know where to find me. Problem? Biff?
He's got this thing, see.
お、正直に言った
I really need to
ね。
get it back.
If he stole something from you...
No, it's one of Doc's notebooks. Yeah, he found it first, but...
Oh, well then I'm not sure what to tell you. I guess you'll just have to appeal to his better angels or something.
ギター弾いたらいいんじゃない？奪ったぐらいだからさ。
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad. And now, something your kids are really gonna like.
Thanks for warming them up for me, butthead.
おー、来ちゃったね。
Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say.
そうそう、こうなる。
Right on, Biff.
あらま
Shit.
あ。さあ、ノートを取り返した。このノートに何書いてるの？タイムマシーンのこと書いてあったよね。
Doc, where are you?
デロリアン帰ってきたの？日本語化もっと特有の字幕だ。そうそうそうそう。これ PC 版だけなんですよね。こう日本語モッドがあるのは。もともとサポートされてないのでね。ドクの居場所の手がかりを探せ。まあ、デロリアンでしょ？
Doc?
というかさ、パート3でさ、デロリアン大破してるはずなんですけど。 なんであるんでしょうね。もう一回作ったのかな。アインシュタインだ。
Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
ってことは未来から来たってことね。アインシュタイン連れてったよね。
Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe.
嫁さんのじゃないんですか。
Marty? Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whenever it is I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right, last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now?
クララの靴じゃないのかな、さっきのね。
Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc. I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc. I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc.
他が見れるところが、あと、アインシュタインの首輪とか。
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie?
わからないな。他はでもデロリアンの中しかないかも。あ、待てよ。靴。これ使うの？どうすんの？靴が何か匂う。靴が匂う。物理的な意味じゃなくてね。靴？靴何に使うんだ？
Nah. I don't think so.
あ、どうもこんばんは。ゆっくりしてってください。ね、やっぱアインシュタインな気がするな。アインシュタインになんかすんのかな？ちょっとヒントだろう。あ、やっぱアインシュタインだね。で、しかも靴でしょ？ あ、違う違う違う、そっちじゃない。
Bad you're not a bloodhound, boy. What do you know about this Shuaini? Great Scott! I think he's onto something.
あれ、この時代にいる人ってこと？街に出ちゃったね。ホバーボード持ってきてないもんね。確かに
Okay, now we're getting
置いて
somewhere.
きちゃったからね。
How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Aini?
酒屋のド
I see you sneaking into that liquor store, young man.
ア。ダメと。ここ？
It's locked.
ブザ。
Step away from the door. Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on.
Just as I suspected. Hooligan.
チンピラ扱いされてる。
Get along now. Scat.
E. Strickland.
イーストリックラン
Related
ド。
to, Vice Principal Strickland.
ああ、教頭先生
Not
ね。
that it's any of your business, but I'm
姉のエドナ。
Edna. Oh, and you're one of those McFly slackers, aren't ya?
Yes. What's old man Strick? I mean, what else has your brother been saying about me?
Nothing I couldn't have deduced for myself, slacker.
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
なんだろう。写真ぐらいしかなくない？あ、靴か、靴？
A shoe? Wow, now what would I want with a... Oh,
なんか反応したよ。
stay there!
この人の靴ってこと？ってことは、過去に行ったのか？そうだよね。ボロボロになってるもんね。入れるようになった。
Leave that creature outside!
おとなしくしてろ。アインシュタイン。本当になんか映画みたいな感じだな。演出みたいなのがね。
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it.
やっぱり昔だよね。過去なんだ。
You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact.
人間の 90% はチンピラ。すごい理論だな。
Have a seat, Sonny. Hey, you kids! Put out those cigarettes!
やばいね。このあのさ、引っ越しおばさんみたいな感じだね。
Don't touch those! My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized.
なんで新聞を保管してるんだ？
Street punk get jam all over them.
他は？こっちにも新聞が。写真。
is that
ストリックランド先生。教頭な。
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
写真以外には。
man? She keeps it hot in here.
the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
なんかフラグが立ったみたい。今のうち新聞見れるんじゃない？何の新聞なんだろうね。
Juveniles collide with manure
少年
trucks.
肥料を積んだトラックとして、あ、これビフじゃん。これパート1の最後の方にあったビフのやつですよね。
Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
なんか選択肢があるってこと？
Firm announces plans for Lone Pine Mall, Peabody Ranch to be rezoned for commercial development. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
Yeah, that's peculiar. The water still hasn't come to a boil.
帰ってきちゃった。時間切れってことかな。
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
でなんか触るなとか言ってたね。猫のトロフィー。
Stop looking at me. I can't leave now. Miss Strickland's my only hope of finding Doc.
The polite guest stays out of the host's kitchen, Mr. McFly. That's what you get with these cheap, foreign-made kettles. But trying to find an American one nowadays.
まあ国産に誇りを持つっていうのはまあわからんでもないね。エドナに聞いてみる？あ、双眼鏡があるね。
Mind if I take a look?
Go ahead, dear.
あ、見れるんだ。
Man, these are powerful. I could see Biff going into the video store.
レンタルビデオ借りようとして
You
る。
wouldn't believe the filth that boy watches. Yeah, he's nothing but an out-of-control hedonist. Just like his father.
父親と？あ、ビフの父親と
There's
知
a
ってる
clue
の
to
か。
find a Doc out there. I'm not seeing it. I don't even know where to start looking.
ヒントいくか。あー、聞くんだ。はいはい。
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Yes? Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Hi, what a nosy Nelly!
いや、教えてくれよ。
No one likes a busybody, you know.
But
Oh, fine. Let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a...
あ、だから犬嫌いなのね。闇酒場が燃えた日？
Oh, yes. The day that speakeasy burned down.
a speakeasy in Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
どういうこと？
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
Doing some stargazing?
No, I set my sights on lower things.
何見てるっ
Is
て？
that
そうだよね。ティフタネン。ビフの息子？うん。
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive.
ヒルバレーテレグラフは全て持っている。
Issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley,
1871年。
stacks.
1871年。1871年っていつだ1871年って、パート3のさ、西部に行った時より前じゃない？気のせいかな。
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. Yeah, I probably wrote it myself.
記者だったのか。
I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of
ちょっと偏見が過ぎるでしょ。
to give two ripe figs about
チンピラが勉強するわけないだろうって。
video store.
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square, right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
レンタルビデオ屋
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
ひたすら注意してるね。レンタルビデオ屋を見る？あ、ビフいるね。1932年。で、次の年にこれができたんだよね。1932、2月再建。
So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
あとは、新聞触れないよね、多分ね、でも。
I told you not to touch those.
日付か。日付がわかるものってなんかあるかな？
The candy looks older than I am. Marshall Strickland.
My grandfather, gunned down by Mad Dog
マッドドクターネにね、そうね。
years ago.
パート3に出てくるよね。
Not how
保
I
安官。
remember it.
保安官最後撃たれたんだっけ？
Jeez, they all look like they've got sticks up there.
What's that?
Nothing. Jeez, they all look like they've got sticks up there.
What's that?
Nothing. Jeez.
あ、全部一緒になるのか。
Sticks up there.
選んだところがあれでも。
Nothing.
もう一回ちょっと出てってもらおう。
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
すごいな。なんか、学生のいたずらで何回も台所に行かされるっていうね。
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arson slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his...
カール・セイガン
Carl Sagan? It's Doc!
ドックじゃん
Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931.
1931年6月14。あー。
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order. Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Ah!
自分で招き入れたでしょ。まあ確かにね、新聞倒したのは悪いと思ってるけど。ああ、昔だから昔っぽい格好したってことね。
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
ああ、そうだね。
Didn't I tell you? I got the lead in the school play. We're doing...
Grapes of Wrath?
Right.
Oh, Stein. Who are you playing? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right?
そうね。
My dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
なんか分かってるようで、あれだからな。ほんの一瞬だよ。帰ってきたら同じ時間だからね。
You ready to go, Einstein?
お、アインシュタインも連れてく？映画をゲームに落とし込んでる演出、すごいな。いや、これね、脚本家がね、一緒なんですよ。映画で脚本家やってたボブ・ゲイルが監修しているんですよ、これ。だからもうほぼそれに合わせて作ってるって感じですよね。まずタイムサーキット。
Time circuits?
オン
On. Flux capacitor.
フラキシーキャパシター、よし。そして、
Okay. If Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
てかさっき燃料プルトニウム入れる図あったけど、あれか。これはあれだね。未来に行く前の状態のデロリアンだね。いや、いいね。このシーン。お、物騒だな。もう完全にね、映画じゃん。ちょっと座標ずれてたらやばかったよ、これ。そうね、未来に飛んだ後は、なんかゴミを燃料にできるようになったから、で、しかも空飛べるでしょ？まあ、空飛ばなくたとしても、燃料がプルトニウムの時点で、まだ未来に行ってない。ね、多分、そこで改造を受けてない、このデロリアンは。デロリアン特有のガバガバ座標。そうそうそう。危なかったじゃん。前後にずれてたら、物体と物体被ってたから、消滅してたよね。ヒルバレーまで2マイル、2マイル。
Einstein, where
裁判
you
所。
at, boy?
街並みはね、変わらないんだよね。パート1の時よりもちょっと古いんだけど、これ、ワンをオマージュしてるね。あったね。じゃあ次はコーラかな。あ、これ、エドナもしかして。
Me?
記者やってるもん
You're the
ね。
only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man in the street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan?
カール・セイガン出てきた。
Single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for
もう捕まってるの
10
か。
years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor.
There's got to be some sort of mistake here. Carl wouldn't do something like that.
It's surprising the lengths a person will go to when it's a clear-cut matter of right and wrong. You've got an honest look about you. You do support the side of righteousness, I trust.
まあ、バックトゥザフューチャー自体、1、2、3とも前作のオマージュ結構多いからね。お約束になっちゃってるね。ここでもちゃんとお約束やってくれると。
Doc get himself into...
Doc?
Doc is his nickname. I'm good friends with Carl.
You are? Really? Oh, but I need an unbiased opinion for my story. Pretend you don't know him. How would you feel about
英雄的破壊行為。
destruction?
まあ、プルトニウム盗んだりしてるからな、実はな。
Yes, but this bomb blasted a speakeasy. The very
闇酒場を吹き飛ばした。
You're all for cleaning up the town, aren't you? Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets? No doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery.
Ask him where I can get the address.
Ah, I see. Because you want to blast it to smithereens just like Carl Sagan did. With public-spirited citizens like you around, the lawless element will be on the run in no time. Mr. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's...
なんて名乗るんだ？あ、もしかしてあれか？今回名乗った名前が最後まで行くとかじゃない？この時代では。これかな。
Michael Corleone.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Corleone. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley.
やっぱエドナだね。
I know. I met you back. I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet. I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours?
Oh.
He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
おお。
Aggressive dogs.
じゃあ噛まれたのはアインシュタインだったのか？
It's the law. Look it up.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.
うん。はいはいはい。走らせることができる。あ、そうなの？文房具屋。
You gonna buy anything?
No.
Then get out!
闇酒場。
This is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
入れはしないのか。なんかまあ音楽だけじゃなくてさ、ちゃんとさ、もうこの世界観をちゃんと表してるだけあってさ、やっぱりいいね。続編感は半端ないね。公式じゃないけど。公式じゃないけどほぼ公式だよ、こんなの。バックトゥーザフューチャー4とか出たらこれなんだろうな、きっとね。なんか情報もらうんじゃない？きっと。これ自動で歩いていくんだけどね。
Hey, can I get some moose?
What does this look like? A hunting lodge?
Where is the jail in 1931 anyway? I'm not so sure I want to stay in a place that welcomes transients.
サメ？
Wow, looks like they used a real shark.
.裁判所？いけるかな？
According to the newspaper, Doc's not in the courthouse.
じゃあもう直で行くのか、牢屋に。
Hey, how you doing, Aini?
まあ、10年前の作品にしては 3D しっかりしてるね。まあ、プレステ3ぐらいの時代ですかね。技術的な。
See later. Right now, I've got to find the dock.
あれー、この辺とかちょっと歩いてみる？弁護士事務所。
I better not. Those lawyers sound kind of nasty.
さっきのだね。無料食堂のドア。
McFly? Biff?
ビフか。
Grandpa?
おお、マックフライ一族だ。
What are you doing out here?
アーティ。
Well, I was getting kind of hungry.
歴史改変される前のジョージと一緒だね。
For some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The dice throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you?
いや、ここもオマージュだな。
Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk? Keep your eyes on the soup, kid. Well?
Well, what?
What are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly,
Yes?
that hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your finger, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
I can sightsee later. Right now, I've got to find the dock.
なんか、ビフの連れてきてるやつが 3D とかマッチとかいないんだね。3人組のさ、子分がいつもいるんだけど。でもなんかジョージと会うところとかもすごい、あのシーンとすごいオマージュしてるんでね。マクフライって言われて、後ろ振り向いたらジョージだったっていうやつと一緒。
Who are you and what do you want?
Can I talk to, Carl Sagan?
Are you his lawyer?
No.
Then scram.
門前払いだ。これぞ本当の門前払い。ってことはやっぱ弁護士のとこに行かなきゃいけないのかな？彼だけが知ってる。はい。うん。このスープ屋のマスター聞こう。話できないかな？
Okay. Hey, never mind. I can sightsee later. Right now, I've got to find the dock.
なんかインターフェースがちょっとやっぱ古いのはなんか時代を感じるね。え、嘘？外から見れるの？
Doc!
What are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
これがね、パート3なんだよな。
Approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan?
A plan? Right. But what?
ビーフとかじゃないのかな？
They're about to shoot the wrong guy.
I don't think the criminals of this era are going to be very receptive to a complete stranger telling them that their secret assassination plan is misguided, do you?
過去に行
Why
く？
don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe.
あったね。
I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Why don't we try to tough it out? Now that we know what's coming, maybe we sneak it past the gangsters with a bulletproof vest or something.
That might work with 1 or 2 bullets, but from the looks of this article, it appears that I'm going to be mowed down in a hail of Tommy gun fire that entered the innocent stranger little more than a pulpy mass of bones and gristle.
Who writes like that?
According to the byline, one
Edona.
Edna Strickland.
I should have guessed. Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard.
17歳のドクがいるの？
But the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely.
そうね。そこでですよ。時空連続体はどうなんだよ。これを作ってたら、作る前だっていうのなくなるよ。
I've already invented the idea of the rocket drill. You've just got to goad my younger self into finishing the prototype.
How am I supposed to convince your younger self to finish the rocket drill? Just tell him I need to break his older self out of jail?
Absolutely not. Whatever you do, you can't tell my younger self anything about time travel. I won't come up with the inspiration for the flux capacitor for another 24 years.
Then what am I supposed to...
Just be your charming self. What I remember, I'm a pretty easygoing kid, so enlisting me in a scientific adventure should be a piece of cake.
自分のことそう言うか。
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your
恐ろしい。
digestive system.
恐ろしい。スープね。
I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
スープね。 このマウスのインターフェースちょっとなんとかならないかな。WASD じゃないしさ、普通に十字キーだし。
Okay. Hey, never mind. What are those tables for?
We keep a few extra tables around for our end of the month hobo soirees.
ルンペン。男性。
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
Brown results.
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his
そっか、確かに金持ちの家だったもんね。
courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
裁判所？格言。
Like a thorn bush in a drunkard's hand is a proverb in the mouth of a fool. Heavy.
ヘビーだって聞くのも久しぶりだよ。裁判所？あ、ここ入れ。入っちゃうと出
Young
る
Doc's in
な
the。courthouse. I hope I'll be able to recognize him.
Don't touch those! These very sensitive legal documents, nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Papa, I mean, Judge Brown.
ブラウン、
says
ハン
so.
ジ。パパ。ドクかもしかして。
Brown? Doc? Nice to meet you. I'm Michael, Corleone.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact.
法律事務官。
Naturally, H2A multiplied by the inversion of H.
ああ、若くてもやっぱ、ドクはドクだな。
Or do we take H instead of removing the line up? But in that case, H to the A multiplied by the in.
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science.
随分と違うな。
Force equals mass.
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
すごいね、なんか
Doc, Emmett,
映画っぽい
drop the
完全に。
legal act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Corleone, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together. And we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification
面積令状から5組のイニシャル。
before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party of the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own
も
area.
う文系と理系で全然違うじゃない。
But I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
Amazing.
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
E イコール
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong. Relative to the speed of light. Oh, it brings back to H.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime.
全然見えない柱が
Come on, you could trust me, Doc. Emmett, it's your future I'm looking out for, in more ways than one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you and science.
Oh, that word again! If you insinuate I'm a scientist once more, I'll sue you for defamation of character.
道を変えてんのかな。
I better not. Those lawyers sound kind of nasty.
Oh, no.
あ、また出てきた。
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get up before 10.
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer, or soda. What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning.
かなり使命感に溢れてるな。
Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Emmett, about your...
Don't say it. An operator, but in that case, H to the A multiplied.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Emmett, about your...
Don't say it. It's variable. Wait, is that even...
共通の話題。なるほど。これを
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
ってことは、もう、あれか、毒か。
Emmett, about your...
Don't say it. A multiplied by the inverse of A might well be equal to A's expectation value, but only if the coefficient of friction remains constant and the gravitational constant is variable. Wait, is that even possible?
Maybe not.
共通の話題とは言われてもな。これか？もしかして。
Man, young Doc mumbles even more than old Doc. Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
これじゃないな。
Emmett, about your...
Don't say it. Equal to A's expectation value, but only if the coefficient.
エメットのつぶやきを録音しよう。
Of friction remains constant. Then the gravitational constant is variable. Wait, is that even possible? Now, if H stands for one-dimensional harmonic oscillator, then naturally H2A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than expectation value of A, right? Oh. Here.
失敗した？
Well, no. Gonna be the inverse.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
About
Don't
your...
say it. Oh, no.
出てくるでしょ？
Not sure what that'll do.
Now, if H stands for one-dimensional harmonic oscillator, then naturally H2A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than expectation value of A, right? No. What am I missing here? Or do we take H as a Hermitian line operator? But in that case, H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A might well be equal to A's expectation value, only if the coefficient of friction remains constant and the gravitational constant is variable. Wait, is that even possible?
難しいな、難易度高いな。本当にこれでいいのかな？
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Emmett, about your...
Don't say it.
タイミングがわからん。
It's back to H.
ドクの前で、あ、もう一応録音したことになってるのか、これ。
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was gonna say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just
イワノフの謎。
that H equals a Hamiltonian.
ハミルトン演算子。
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles
どういうことだよ。
across two-dimensional membrane.
So...
It'll be fine.
で、次には、若きエメットにこれを教えると。来た来た来た。
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator?
Yeah!
Great Scott! If H is a Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with him all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
おっと
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket-powered drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't
ほほほほほ
quite
そういう展開
but I never expected this. Welcome. I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
君のロケットドリルが必要だ。ロケットドリルが本当に必要なんだ。ロケットドリルが本当に必要なんだ。
Can I see your
君のロケットドリルってなんだよ。
Of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning.
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor.
ドクター・マッコイ。いつものマーティの
I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size
グラフで
model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a
エタノール
alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered this subpoena. Part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
令状
I've got to subpoena my
アー
grandpa.
サー・マクフライ
It's Kid Tannen.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
What the hell, Matches? You got kiwi all over my socks!
Sorry, boss.
Get out of here. How about you?
Huh?
I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
適当かだな
I'm looking for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
Well, he's my employee. He's very busy today.
何のビジネスしてんだよ
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now it's my peanut bowl.
うーん
Could I buy Arthur's hat off you?
Could you keep your mind on your work, huh? Shoe shine boy? Hanging on to my peanut bowl.
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not?
タッチンってこと
This kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
おっと
Hey, kid!
Yeah.
Hey kid!
What the hell is that?
あれなんだ
Hey!
おっといつも通りの鬼ごっこですか
What'd you do?
今回は手下がいないけど
Give me that hat, you lousy crook!
Emmett!
おおすごいいいじゃん
Nobody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen! Ow! Fix me up!
Where do you learn how to move like that?
Sandlot football. They used to call me the streak.
へえそうなんだ スープんとこかな。
Hey, Cue Ball.
What?
Hey, Cube
Just
Ball.
arrived with a fresh shipment of, soup.
Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this
特別なやつ。
special soup.
Right. Special.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup. Well?
I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
強烈な味がするって言ってたもんね。
Excuse me.
You talking to me?
Can I have a bowl of soup?
You're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
おお。もう表情でわかるわ。
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribolita?
I was gonna say week-old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. Look, all I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to perk this slop up?
Let's see. Have you tried... salt?
Salt? What do you think, it's too bland? Too mild? I didn't put too much pepper in it, did I?
I just think it could use a little more salt.
No accounting for taste these days.
お、作ってくれるみたいだね。
Okay. Hey, never mind. Uh.
入れないね。
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help. Huddle up, Emmett.
Huddle?
Just listen up for a second. Emmett, I can't get into the door over there. Those tables are jamming it shut.
The door? So your plan is to just waltz in there and take a barrel of alcohol?
No, of course not. That would be stupid, right?
あ、その手があった。
Still, I'd like to get that door open. I can't do anything from out here.
Well, it's a simple matter of physics. A lever, some sort of stop. Let me see what I can come up with.
ストッパー
What are those tables for?
We keep a few extra tables around for our end-of-the-month hobo soirees.
Could you move them out of the way?
Not a chance. I could throw out my back.
ストッパーになるもの。飲むんだ。
Okay, I've got some more ideas about your soup.
Do tell.
Let's see. Have you tried giving the soup a little heat, maybe?
Why, is it getting cold?
No, I mean like chili powder. Muy caliente.
Oh, bit of a tough guy, huh? Actually, I like it spicy too, but it's gotta be edible for the common folks.
Come on, a little dash isn't gonna kill anyone.
Ah, heck. You got moxie, kid. Let's spice it up a bit, shall we?
向こうに行ってる間に何かするのかな？あ、飲んじゃった。飲むんじゃなくて、ストッパーって何？なんかある？
Eureka!
Hey, where do you think you're going?
なるほどな。そういうこと？
Kitchens for management only.
スープやってる間にこっちから入るのか。
I still think the soup needs more flavor.
お、何も言わずにやってくれたぞ。
Kitchens for management only, rummy.
Whoa! Pretty neat, Doc. Nope. I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now. Emmett.
Yes?
Oh, that's interesting.
Just a little mechanical ingenuity. In the end, the door is open.
Yeah, good job. Any ideas about how to get the hooch?
Hooch?
The alcohol, Emmett.
One might come to the conclusion that the hooch is being hidden in...
樽の中に入ってるかも。うん。
You're probably right, but which ones?
Now, if I could get my hands on some of those barrels, I could weigh them and compare their specific gravity.
Specific gravity? Come on, Emmett. Kids' goons aren't gonna let us do an experiment on their barrels.
Oh, I suppose you're right. We'll just have to ask the guy behind the counter.
What? Ask him if any of his barrels are filled with illegal moonshine? Get real here.
Well, I imagined a modicum of subtlety would be used.
Subtlety. Right. We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
うん。棚が傾いたら先の入ったの転がるだろう。リフト。リフトって何？
What is it, kid?
So this place used to be a soup kitchen.
What do you mean used to be? Despite recent changes in ownership, this joint is still available for the purposes of distributing food to the needy and the not so well-to-do, and no other purposes whatsoever.
Right. Why's the soup in a barrel?
'Cause it's hard to ladle off the floor?
I still think the soup needs more flavor.
何も言わなくてもやってくれる状態になってますね。はい。で、リフトって何？これだと怒られるじゃん？
kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa!
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa!
何か。スパイスラック。
Nice rack.
Yeah, we got all kinds of culinary enhancements back there.
Nice rack.
Yeah, we got all kinds of culinary enhancements back there.
It's kind of blocked off there, isn't it?
Yeah, but what can you do?
あそこの扉なんだろうね。え、何やってんの？隠し通路になってる。樽がなくなった。なるほど。リフトが、あれがリフトってことか。
What is it, kid?
I still think the soup needs more flavor. Nice rack.
Yeah, we got all kinds of
Nice rack.
culinary enhancements back there. The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa!
動かすだろうって、動かしたとこでどうすんだろうな。
Pretty neat, Doc. Nope. I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now.
でも他にね、するところない気がするんだけど。かけてどうすんだよってなっちゃうね。
Yes?
Obviously, this kitchen isn't the speakeasy.
Indeed. This must be some sort of front meant to cleverly and legally obfuscate the existence of a hidden establishment of ill repute. Perhaps in the basement.
Right. That might explain the elevator. Any ideas about how to get the hooch?
Hooch?
The alcohol, Emmett.
One might come to the conclusion that the hooch is being hidden in some of those barrels.
You're probably right, but which ones?
Now, if I could get my hands on some of those barrels, I could weigh them and compare their specific gravity.
Specific gravity?
Hizu?
Come on, Emmett. Kids' goons aren't gonna let us do an experiment on their barrels.
Oh, I suppose you're right. We'll just have to ask the guy behind the counter.
What? Ask him if any of his barrels are filled with illegal moonshine.
こっからだと変わらないよな、も
I imagined a modicum of subtlety would be used.
Subtlety. Right. We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
う。
What is it, kid?
So this place used to be a soup kitchen.
次どういう風に進めりゃいいんだろうな。
Despite recent changes in ownership, this joint is still available for the purposes of distributing food to the needy and the not so well-to-do, and no other purposes whatsoever.
Right. Why is the soup in a barrel?
'Cause it's hard to ladle off the floor?
I still think the soup needs more flavor.
味濃くなるぞ。これをやってる間に何をやるんだろうね。全然わからないな。今、動いてるじゃん。棚が傾いたら、酒の入った樽は転がるだろう。リフトを動かせば、棚が傾く。リフトって、あれじゃん。なんか配管殴ってたよね、拳銃で。なんかアイテムがいるのかな？これ？
I don't think that we interested in Arthur's hat.
なんか帽子投げるとかじゃないのかな？カウンター入り口以外にこっちは出口しかないね。ああ。
Miss Strickland.
出ればよかったのか。
Come now, Mr. Donnelly. You know I wouldn't set one foot in this mockery of all that is good and decent if the poor of Hill Valley weren't so dependent on Mr. Tennant's overblown show of generosity.
Was that a yes?
Just give me the soup before I gag on the hypocrisy.
I'll tell the boss you said hello.
I'll just bet you will.
お？運んでったね。
What is it, kid?
Mind if I look around a bit?
No. What is it, kid?
I still think the soup needs more flavor.
あ、普通に出ちゃった。
Are those all cabbage soup?
Last time I checked.
Don't you have any other kinds of soup?
No.
じゃあそのスープをくださいよ。
What about those barrels?
What about him?
What kind of soup is that?
It's not it's special soup.
What's
Special
about
soup.
it?
It's made for grown-ups, kid.
A soup for grown-ups?
That's right, kid. Be nosy. See where it gets you.
違法なアルコールの樽になった。
Can I have a barrel of that soup?
A barrel of soup? Absolutely not, kid. Even in times like these, I can tell you ain't that hungry.
Emmett.
Yes?
Alright, I think I figured out which barrels have the hooch.
Then what are you waiting for?
He's not just gonna give me a barrel.
Of course. Well, you seem to have a way with people, so I'll leave it up to you to trick that lummox into giving up his moonshine.
Obviously, this kitchen isn't the speakeasy.
Indeed. This must be some sort of front meant to clearly and legally obfuscate the existence of a hidden establishment of ill repute. Perhaps in the basement.
Right. That might explain the elevator.
なんかヒントがヒントになってないんだよな。
We'll score that.
I'll keep cogitating.
入れないし。
Nope. I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now. Why can't I have any of that soup from the rack?
Because it ain't the soup.
もう一回味付けするか。
What is it, kid?
I still think the soup needs more flavor.
で、ここででも、いけないしな。
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa! Nice rack.
Yeah, we got all kinds of culinary enhancements back there.
また怒られる。
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa!
じゃあどうすりゃいいのこれ。変わんないね。裏口からは入れないよね、さすがにね。棚を動かすだろう。そこはわかるけど。
Pretty neat, Doc.
どうしたらいいんだろう。
Nope. I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now.
The chef in the suit appears to be utilizing some sort of audio cue.
音。
Emmett.
Yes?
We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
I still think the soup needs more flavor.
音ってどうすればいいんだ？
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa!
まずいって反応するだけか。
Nice rack. Yeah, we got all kinds of culinary enhancements back there.
ダメだ、わかんないな。なんか動かすとこまで見てんだけどな。あ、なんだ今。エメットの工夫みたいなのが出てきたね。これ
I hope Doc Jr.'s thingamabob holds out. Emmett.
Yes?
Alright, I think I figured out which barrels have the hooch.
Then what are you waiting for?
He's not just gonna give me a barrel.
Of course. Well, you seem to have a way with people, so I'll leave it up to you to trick that lummox into giving up his moonshine.
Obviously, this kitchen isn't the speakeasy.
Indeed. This must be some sort of front meant to cleverly and legally obfuscate the existence of a hidden establishment of ill repute. Perhaps in the basement.
Right, that might explain the elevator. We'll score that hooch somehow.
どうやって行くんだろう
I'll
な。
keep cogitating.
あ、ここでコンコンコンってなってたよね。怒られるんだけど。
The kitchen's for management only, rummy. Whoa! Don't push your luck, kid.
わからんね。
If I could just have a small jug of that.
No.
If I could just have a small jug of that.
No. What is it, kid?
Why's the soup in a barrel?
'Cause it's hard to ladle off the floor?
I still think the soup needs more flavor.
これ何をどうするつもりなんだろうな。
Nice rack.
Yeah, we got all kinds of culinary enhancements back there.
Okay. Hey, never mind.
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa!
あれかな、ここじゃなくてもう違うとこで行かなきゃいけないかな、もしかしたら。
Now, there's something fishy about that soup kitchen. Psst, Doc.
Morty, how goes the escape plan?
Your younger self needs 190 proof booze to fuel his rocket drill.
Well, that could be a problem.
I know, we're both underage.
Underage, nothing. It's 1931 and alcohol.
アメリカでは違法。
throughout the country. Are you sure you're about to graduate from high school?
I'm kidding, Doc. It was a joke.
A joke? If I live to be 100, and I almost have, I'll never understand the teenage compunction to make a joke out of everything.
Guess who I bumped into at the soup kitchen? My grandfather.
No!
Don't worry, I didn't talk to him or change his future or anything.
Good.
I wish I could, though. This era's tannin is treating him like dirt.
Don't worry. If history plays out as it's supposed to, he'll soon be out from under Kit Tannen's thumb.
会計士。
Free to live out his life as a humble accountant with your grandma. What was her name again?
Sylvia.
Right, Sylvia.
How'd you wind up in jail in 1931 anyway?
During my trip to the past, I decided to look into one of Hill Valley's unsolved mysteries.
The fire at the speakeasy.
Exactly. I thought I was safely hidden across the street. But when the fire started, there was a tremendous explosion, and I was
巻き込まれちゃったのね。
by a stray brick. When I woke up, I was here in jail, charged with arson.
That's horrible.
I know. Worse yet, I still don't know who started the fire.
単年一族じゃないの？
You've been all this time. I missed you.
I've missed you too, Marty. But I thought it was important to let you live your own life for a while, free from the insanity of time travel.
I gotta admit, it was nice to not have my family history blowing up in my face for a few months.
Besides, I've been busy raising my own unpredictable teenagers.
Hang in there, Doc.
Not the best choice of words, Marty.
まあ、酒場、まあ、ここだけでなんか解決するんだろうなとは思うんだけど。お？どうなん？
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And oh, we mustn't jump to any conclusions, not till the facts are in.
酒の話かな？
It is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither.
なんかいい人じゃん。
Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
禁酒クラブ？
Stay Sober Society.
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the marvelous work, taking hopeless drunk bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen, but for some reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
I'm sorry about the way Einstein lit into you back there. I don't know what got into him.
Well, I hope you learn to keep him under control.
Yeah, I found someone to keep him distracted.
Very good. Now let's see if you know your multiplication tables.
Did you finish the story you interviewed me for? About Carl Sagan?
Yes, but those pig-headed editors at the paper rejected it. They said my story was slanted, and that I was glorifying a suspected arsonist. As if their stories aren't always glorifying the criminal vermin that run the town. This whole thing makes me so mad I could spit. Though of course I never would. There's an ordinance against it, and it's so untidy.
Hey, I can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh? Which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
マリオブラザーズ、はい。
Yes, the Italians do so many good works.
If you'll just fix it so I can pick up the barrels of soup.
そう、時代的な話か。
Not get over eager.
これもパロディーだな、なんか
in
の。
this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institutions,
Yeah?
you can let me know when they're running low on soup.
As a matter of fact, I do know a local charity that's running low on soup.
Oh? Who?
The Stay Sober Society.
Yes, we do generally provide refreshments for the Stay Sober Society, but I'm afraid they may not be able to meet tonight. They haven't got a meeting space.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The Stay Sober Society.
Yes, we do generally provide refreshments for the Stay Sober Society. But I'm
会
afraid
合
they
場
won't be
所
able to
ね
meet tonight. They haven't got a meeting space.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh, where?
こうどういうこと言いたいんだろうな。
You could meet in the Speakeasy, the one that got bombed last Wednesday.
Now, wouldn't that be poetic irony? But I'm not sure the building is structurally safe.
ここの選択肢だろう
Stay
な。
Sober Society can meet.
Oh, where?
You can meet in the park.
No, that's no good. Too many of the members sleep in the park.
違法だからさ、
I know a place where the Stay
警察の前はダ
Sober
メで
Society
しょ。
Oh, where?
The Brown residence.
You mean Judge Brown's place?
Yeah, I happen to be good friends with his son Emmett, and he's told me the judge would love to lend his place out for, you know, good causes like yours.
Really? Why, that's the most generous, public-spirited offer I've received in a month of Sundays. Please tell your friend Emmett we accept. The meeting isn't due to start for a little while, so that'll give our people some time to set up.
これでいいのかな、とりあえず。
I got a book.
Oh, where?
This might be a stupid question, but couldn't you have designed your rocket-powered drill to run on fuel that, you know, isn't illegal?
Illegal? What does law have to do with science?
まあね
Science has its own laws.
ドクはさ、プルトニウムを
You know
さ、
that.
デロリアンの
How about Kid Tannen? What do we know
燃料に
about
してるからね。
He's loud, he's obnoxious, he's not very bright, and he doesn't like anybody getting in his way.
That's a Tannen, all right. This subpoena's for Arthur McFly?
Have you seen him?
For a few seconds in the soup kitchen, but I think he's gone back into hiding.
Brilliant deduction, Einstein.
You have to deliver a lot of subpoenas?
Father's always sending me out to do these dirty jobs. He wants to expose me to different kinds of people. All he's exposed me to is a lot of new curse words.
Some of us down at the patent office are wondering, what made you think of a rocket-powered drill?
Ah, that'd be Journey to the Center of the Earth by Jules Verne. It was a
ジュール・
revelation.
ベルヌのね。
Yeah, that's kind of what we figured. Have you read The Time Machine?
H.G. Wells? Not yet, but it's on my list.
うーん。
Didn't you tweak your engine design a little so it runs on something else?
Like what?
I don't know, gas maybe?
Gasoline? Yesterday's news. You'll see. By 1940, automobiles will all run on pure...
残念ながらガソリンなんだよな。2022年でも。
If serving subpoenas is such dirty work, why don't you just say no?
Look, what's the worst thing that can happen to me on this job?
最悪の事態。
Shot.
Yeah, well, believe me, that's nothing compared to what I'll get if I mouth off to my pop.
Any idea where we could find Artie?
Not a jot. If only we had a way of tracking him.
What do you know about Arthur McFly?
Certified accountant. Graduated Hill Valley 5 classes ahead of me. Seems like a nice fellow, actually.
あ、そうなんだ。先輩なんだ。
Mixed up with a guy like Kid Tannen.
Who knows? Sometimes people find themselves stuck in situations they can't get out of.
We'll get that subpoena delivered. My name isn't...
Michael Corleone!
Yeah.
まあ、マーティーとは名乗れないよね。話したけど、なんか変わったかな。
What is it, kid?
What's a tough guy like Kid Tannen doing running a soup kitchen?
Mr. Tannen purchased the soup kitchen from the Sisters of Mercy in an effort to repair his reputation as a respectable community figure after his fine name was besmirched by malignant and malicious the actions of the misguided vandals that done burned down his place of business.
あ、闇酒場
I
ね。
cannot confirm nor deny any claims of so-called illegal bootlegging at the eat your damn soup, pipsqueak.
I still think the soup needs more flavor. Nice rack.
Yeah, we got all kinds of culinary enhancements back there. The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa!
間違えて押してしまった。
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa! Emmett.
Yes?
We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
何をすればいいんだろう。やっぱり変わらないね、ここから。棚を動かすでしょ？そこはわかるんだけどね。動かしてどうすんの？やばいな、これだけですごい時間かかっちゃった。なんかアイテム使うのかな？
This hat belongs to my grandfather. Not sure what that'll do.
なんか渡すのかな？
I don't think that picture's gonna do anything but confuse people. I really don't think they need to know the Brown family phone number. I don't want to record them right now.
何をすればいいんだろうね。他話しかける人いるかな？
I think I'll just talk to Doc from out here. Psst, Doc. So how are Clara and the kids?
They're fine, fine. Right now we're trying to decide where to send Jules and Vern to college. Claire prefers the 2020s, but I'm partial to the 1960s.
2020年代ね。
I'm visiting you and Jennifer in 2011 soon.
Me and Jennifer in 2011?
Oh, forget I said anything.
Where did DeLorean come from? The last time I
そうそうそうそう、これ。気になってたんだよ。
It's a fantastic story. Do you remember when the DeLorean got struck by lightning in 1955?
パート1ね、これ。
Unbeknownst to either of us, the lightning produced a temporal duplicate of the time machine.
どういうことだよ。
70 years into the future.
What?
I found out about it during a trip to 2025 and recovered just in time to stop Griff Tannen from vandalizing the time stream.
Heavy. So that DeLorean...
is for all intents and purposes the exact same machine as the original. Plus or minus little bells and whistles I've added over the years, of course.
So, what were you doing in 1931 anyway?
Oh, nothing terribly exciting. Indulging in a little personal nostalgia, picking up a few rare out-of-print books to surprise Clara on her birthday, solving a historical mystery or two. The usual.
The usual? You lead a pretty unusual life, Doc.
It's an unusual universe, Marty.
I hate to tell you, Doc, but your last time depart display is on the fritz.
It is? So how did you find me?
I found one of Edna Strickland's shoes in the DeLorean.
How did one of her shoes get in the DeLorean?
Einstein took it from her.
He did? How strange. Einie almost never attacks people. Not without a good reason, anyway.
Hang in there, Doc.
他喋る人いるかな。
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
手当たり次第行くか。
The rest home.
Those dear old-timers. Soup is one of the few pleasures they have left.
動いた、動いた、動いた。
All right, Edna, just think of all those poor unfortunates and hold your nose. Mr. Donnelly!
.これで、なんか進むのかな。
What about those barrels? Can I take one of those?
Look, kid, bowls. You get a bowl of soup and a cut of bread. The only person who gets barrels is the Strickland dame.
Edna?
That's right. She delivers the barrels to people and places what can't come into the soup kitchen. Organizations for the elderly and the infirm. You know, hospitals, orphanages, and whatnot.
エドラに頼まれたとかできないのかな。エドラ戻ってきてないよね。あ、戻ってきてんじゃん。
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The farm for unwanted children.
Perhaps their parents don't want them because they eat too much.
運びました。
We'll get that subpoena delivered.
あ、荷物の準備。はいはいはい。 うん。あ、これでイベントが進んだのね。聞こえないね。気づかないの？どんどん置いてくるな。
What is it, kid?
I still think the soup needs more flavor.
Ah, なるほどね。これで混ざっちゃうんだ。
More soup?
Please. And tell Kid that soup or no soup, he's not fooling anyone.
で、これをもらえば。
And they picked up the barrel of hooch. Now all I have to do is to get it from her somehow.
エドナはどこにいんの？あ、いるいる。
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The orphanage.
No, they've already got all the soup they can handle.
You asked me to tell you if the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
Stay Sober Society.
That's right. They'll soon be gathering at the Brown Estate, and we haven't provided refreshments. I can't get over the generosity of your friend Emmett, volunteering his father's house for our meeting.
Huh? Oh, wait there! Michael! What in the name of Thomas Alva Edison do you think you're doing?
おっと、若いけど、いつものやりとりだ。
Those bootleggers at the soup kitchen won't let us get our hands on any of their hooch, but we can get Miss Strickland to pick it up for us and deliver it right to your door.
No, out of the question.
Why?
I can't just let strangers invade my parents' house. What do we know about these people?
みんなフレンドリーさ。
They're really great guys.
We don't know that.
They're really polite.
We don't know that.
They're sober. It says so right in the name.
Well, okay, but Pop needs his peace and quiet at the end of the day. This meeting is sure to be too noisy for him.
What's wrong with a little noise? It'll be like a party.
Pop is not the partying type.
So get your dad a pair of earplugs.
I can't tell my father to wear earplugs.
They'll be quiet. You'll be quiet, right?
Oh, yes. I play my tambourine very softly.
静かにする気ないな。
Yes, but...
But what?
But it's still impossible.
But I promised Miss Strickland. It means so much to her.
The answer is still no.
But think of the Stay Sober Society. What'll happen to them?
They can all fall off the wagon for all I care.
Okay, forget the whole thing. We don't have to test your rocket-powered drill tonight.
We don't?
No. I'll take the train back to Washington and I'll tell the folks at the office to give the patent to Dr. McCoy.
Wait! You will instruct the members of the society to wipe their feet before they come inside.
Then you are Emmett Brown. I thought as much. You have such a righteous face. Edna Strickland, I don't know how to thank you for your generosity.
Pleased to meet you.
The feeling is mutual.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
嫌な予感
Don't worry
ね。
too much, Emmett. Now all we gotta do is serve that subpoena, and we're off to build your rocket drill.
And get my patent.
Yeah, your patent.
ああ、なるほどね。
Hey, honey, come here for a sec, boy.
さあ、場所教え
Did
て
you。find the guy who belongs to this hat?
Where's he going?
Only one way to find out.
ヒルバレーアパートメント。
Deja vu.
おー、ここか。いた。
Yeah? Who is it?
It's Fly.
Shh, I know. Hey, Arthur, can you come down a minute?
Do I know you?
We got some important information for you, but we can't yell it. It's private.
Then put it in a postcard and send it. I'm stuck up here till the boss tells me I can leave. Sorry. Some other time.
あ、正しい回答するまでできないってことね。
What now?
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
We represent the law.
You don't want to go against the law, do you?
No, but I don't want to go against Kid Tannen either. And he ordered me to stay put till he gives the word. Sorry.
あ、渡すもので帽子か。
What now?
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
We've got something for you.
It's a
subscription to the Accountant Weekly. He won't come out if he knows why we're really here.
No, right.
I'm not interested. And besides, the boss won't let me leave the room. Sorry. Some other time.
え、家族ってこと？そんなん証明できんの？
What now?
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
I'm your mother's great nephew.
You mean my second cousin?
Yeah.
Glad to know you, but I can't leave this building till the boss says so. He's given strict orders. Sorry. Some other time. What now?
I'll give it back to him after I give him the subpoena. Not sure what that'll do. need to push it again. Arthur's already there.
Someone's playing tricks on me. What now?
これいけるか。
What do you think you're doing?
I'm throwing the subpoena.
You can't do that. You have to hand it to him.
これかもしかして。
Arthur's already a little freaked out. I think showing him a picture of his yet-to-be-born son could turn him into a vegetable. I'll give it back to him after I give him the subpoena.
え
I love my dad and grandpa, but I'm kind of happy I get my looks from mom.
Quit bugging me, or I'll tell Kid.
タウンスクエアの何かが必要だ。
Need any help?
Never mind.
タウンスクエアって何？こっちに移動するってことか。おっと、ビフがいるじゃん。ビフじゃねえや。ビフって言うんだっけ？タネンか。
Maybe I could trick him into dragging grandpa out in the open.
かっぱらう。
Well, well, look who's back. They say rats always return to the scene of the sinking ship. Get 'em, matches.
また追っかけっこ。
Down from there, you son of a bitch!
マッチスだ。
That's an
I
order.
don't think they're in a talkative mood right now.
Don't make me angry.
ヒットの大声と彼の人髪どっちの方？なるほど。なるほど、そういうことね。結構活躍するじゃん。
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now! You can't get away that.
Einstein, help!
Lay off! Get away from me, you crazy mutt.
Go away, dog. We're busy here. Go on, scram. Hey, where'd he go?
You let him get away, idiot!
まあ、アメリカのコメディ映画らしい感じでございましたね。これで降りてくるだろう。で、もう一度向こうへ行っ て、
I hope Arthur's still where I left him.
いたいた。
What now?
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
It's Kid. Right away, boss.
出てきた。
Where's Kid?
Hey! Arthur! Maybe I should have led with the subpoena.
なるほど。
What now?
で、これここに使って、
It's Kid. Right away, boss.
でここで令状を渡そうか。
Kid?
Arthur McFly?
Yeah?
Got something for you.
Thanks. A subpoena?
Ordering you to appear in court and provide evidence in the investigation into...
Kid Tannen? Take it back!
You can't get rid of it, Mr. McFly. Once you've been served, it's your duty to report to the court at the earliest possible time. Failure to do so could lead to a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest! But Kid'll kill me. Stupid Artie. Holy cats, what am I gonna do?
I suggest you avail yourself to the protection of the court.
Oh gosh, oh gosh.
弱いなぁ、なんかなぁ、気弱ですね。
Well, we've
あ、
served
募集返したの
got
か。
a barrel of booze delivered to your house. Looks like we're off to your lab to build your rocket drill. You do have a lab, right?
What kind of future patent holder would I be without a lab? Come on.
Doc! I'm off to get the rocket drill.
Good.
Come on, let's go. Time waits for no man.
自分の若い姿を見てどう思うんだろうな。
Are you sure this is gonna work, Emmett?
Don't let the ramshackle nature of my laboratory fool you. If all goes according to plan, we'll soon be in possession of the most powerful rocket.
センスはね、もう昔から変わんない。
Great. How?
Well, it's very simple. This crankshaft induces a powerful direct current into the electrolysis chamber, producing hydrogen, which must
これ、最初の方にあったな。
distillation barrel. While tending to the hydrogen, we'll also need to regularly sprinkle these shredded protein flakes into this aquarium of tuber bacteria to generate the necessary nitrogen to catalyze the reaction.
Cool.
Oh, hot! Extremely hot! The temperature of the reaction must be kept at a steady temperature of 623 degrees Kelvin by carefully pumping these bellows. Any questions?
Emmett? Why is there a brace of drunkards
お、
gathering
父親が帰ってきた。
Sweet fancy Moses! It's my father!
So?
So, he doesn't know I'm engaging in acts of scientific exploration in here. He thinks this is where I go to pour through my law books.
Oh.
You tend to the reaction. I'll try to get rid of him.
Tend to the what? Can't we just start over after he's gone?
It's too late. The reaction's already started. Don't worry. I'll try to help you out where I can.
But...
coming, father! Father!
Don't you father me, child.
Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere?
You know what?
This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel. This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Don't you turn your back on me.
Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations?
あ、順番が大事ってことね。バルブを回せ、バルブ、あ、そっか、こっちが先か。
What did you do?
Emmett, who are you talking to in there?
No one, Father. Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett, I'm not through with you yet.
What do you call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building? A good start!
You don't know what someday you are going to know. You let them learn. You learn.
I thought you were a scientist.
順番がわかんないな。これが最初？これか、最初。あ、違うな。
Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
もう一回指示して。
You have no idea what kind of
圧力。
pressure I'm under.
圧力、まずここね。次は燃やす、はい、これ。次はバクテリア、はい。で、次はバルブ回すのか。
Excellent. Now twist a valve there. Great. We're about a quarter of the way home.
Emmett, get back here! You're going to find out.
Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes?
I hope someday
Can't you see this is
栄養失調。栄養って何？
pressuring me to be something I'm not.
圧力。
Stop being such a crank.
雷発
Who
電。
invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer.
You're going to find out when you get older.
Halfway there.
Emmett!
Good work.
めちゃめちゃ怒られてるよ。次何？微生物、はい。だんだんスピードが速くなってる。炎、はいはいはい。気を抜くって何？これか？
I don't go feed the ducks, Father.
Your ancestors are spinning in their graves right now.
いけた？順番間違えた？
Listen to the words I'm emphasizing. Law may be your
燃やしてる、はい。
passion, Father, but it is not mine. Father, why don't you listen to me? You don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years. Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop. I don't know what's eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet.
Don't burn your bridges so cavalierly, my son.
What do you call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning
燃やす、
building?
はい。
A good start. Don't you have a release?
解放って何？
somewhere?
Are you trying to spin this argument around to my failings?
Almost there.
めちゃめちゃ面白いな。
I'm not just another one of your
回る回る、はいはいはいはいはい。
How many times do I have to prove myself to you before?
振りまく、はいはいはい。
Overbearing criticisms. There is a
炎、はいはいはい。
inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, Father. You really want to vent?
息抜き、息抜き、息抜き。
Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes?
ビビッと、ビビッと。
It's droll.
でよ。
Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations?
解放。
Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy?
雷。
If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be
気を抜いて。
future with sheep's
気をこれか。
bladders and goat gizzards. I strongly
スパーク、はい。
of this conversation, Father. Lawyers are nothing but overblown.
ガス風船、はいはい。
I'm afraid we'll have to take this up later, Pop. My soup's about to boil over.
What? This isn't over, young man.
Whew.
できた。
Are you okay? You and your dad sounded.
It was an argument we should have had a long time ago. We... No! Oh, what? Eureka! Now all we gotta do is fuel up the old rocket power drill and you and I can
take it and go.
But don't you want to test it first?
No time. The last train for DC leaves in just a few minutes.
All right. You've got to get this baby to the U.S. Patent Office.
Exactly.
So tell me, Michael, when can I expect to hear back from the Patent Office?
おっと。
Oh, in about, I'd say... I can't.
Huh?
Emmett, I'm not from the patent office.
I don't understand.
I lied to you, but I didn't want to. It was the only way I can get you to trust me. See, there's somebody who's in big trouble. Someone very important to me, to both of us. I can't tell you who, but I need to save him tonight, and I need your intervention to do it. I'll get it back to you, I promise. And Emmett, you're gonna be a great inventor.
毒はどうなるだろう。変わらないかな。
Wait! Keep the throttle at about 8.
発明家なるわこれ。
Okay, Doc, I got the drill. Now let's get you out of here. Come on, start.
やばいなこれ。
Mr. Corleone! You're too late!
Too late? The doc's not supposed to be. Doc!
They're moving him to another facility for safekeeping. Oh,
ドクいないの？
get a quote from the police chief.
Paddy wagon intercepted. Suspect slain. Then they're still after him.
他の容疑者
They're
が。
gonna rescue him now.
ドクは大丈夫になったけどってこと？おお。
At least the rocket part came out of this in one piece.
すごいのになった。
Alright, I'm coming, Doc.
なんかアメリカ映画でよくありそうな。護送車で運ばれている。すごいなこれ。乗ってみたいな。
You're still in danger, Doc. I've gotta get you out of here.
What's that?
I said you're still in danger.
Never mind, never mind. Get me out of here, and we'll talk later.
They're locked.
I know.
They won't budge.
なんか使えるものないよな。ん？
Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out.
Be careful.
もうなんかバックトゥーザフューチャーらしくなってきたよ。
Can't break the lock.
There's a key, but it's probably up front.
I'll be back.
I'll wait right here.
They won't budge. They won't budge. Why on earth would I want to whack that with a tire iron?
リアウィンドウと
I'll be back.
いけるのがリアウィンドウだけか。左丸？スペアタイヤ。これだ。このホイールキャップをどうすんだ？
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
こっちもあるか。フロントウィンドウ。タネンだ。
What's he doing here?
ほう。どういうこと？あれがいる。
The window's shut tight.
割る。
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
どうするどうする？反対側にもう一回回って、あの鍵だよな。
How do I get him? I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. 'Not sure what that'll do. I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
これをなんか使うんだよな、きっとな。アンテナ？
No good. The window's shut.
反対側にもあるかな。でも目の前でさ、アンテナが出たらバレちゃうよな。さすがに無理だろ。お、どこに頼む？はいはいはい。
Keys are on the dashboard, but I can't reach them.
You need a protraction of pertinence.
What?
A reach extender.
Kid Tannen's driving the truck.
なんか作ってくれんのかな？
That explains a lot.
I need a distraction.
Leave it to me. Hey, driver.
おお、流れた。
You're driving too fast. Watch how you take those curves. What are you trying to do? Kill me? That? I object to your tone of voice, and I find this seat distinctly uncomfortable. You have a pillow I can sit on. Hey, I'm talking to you, driver. Don't ignore me. You.
おっと。
Thanks, Doc. I guess
おお、バックトゥーザフューチャーらしい展開に。
I have my sources.
お、壁寄せしてこないね。ビフだったら壁寄せしてきそうだけど。 おーおーおー。
How many bullets has it got in that thing? Son of a bitch! How you doing, Doc?
Hey, get in there! We need something to get rid of these
おっと、足かせがあるのか。すごい状態だ。頑張ってドック。押されてる押されてる押されてる。おお、バフンだ。え、ここ？
Doc, are you okay?
I'm fine. But I wonder what sorts of bizarre repercussions my younger self's invention of a flying bicycle will have on the timeline.
おお。
Did you know that would happen?
I had a suspicion. I never could keep those rockets from exploding.
So, what do we do now?
Now we get back to 1986 before our interactions with the past inevitably cascade into a calamitous future. Where'd you leave Einstein?
Doc?
He's not in the pound, is he?
No, but I think
マーティが消える。
problems right now.
Great
え、
Scott!
ああ、こうやって終わるのか。いいねー。なるほどなるほど。ああ、いいとこだったこれ。完全に映画じゃん本当に。
I don't know. We'll have to be careful not to run into ourselves.
マーティがいる時に戻る。
McFly, let's go see a boss.
History says Tanner will be arrested by a rookie cop by the name of Danny Parker.
I fear that nothing will save Hill Valley from descending into the fires of chaos and corruption.
Nothing is over until Kid Tannen says it's over.
おお。いやー、これめっちゃいいね。いやー、いい作品だ、これ。エピソード5まであるんだよ。すごい楽しみ。お、マイケル・ J ・フォックスって出てる。あれかな？ご先祖様がマイケル・ J ・フォックスやってんじゃない？はい、ということで、バックトゥザフューチャーザゲームエピソード1終了でございます。またね、今度続きエピソード2をやっていこうかなと思います。どうなんだろうね。これと同じペースぐらいなのかな？ 1 エピソードだいたい3時間ぐらいで終われるんだったら、まあ同じペースでやっていこうかなと思います。これは面白いね。やっぱりね、バックトゥザフューチャーがさ、好きだからさ、結構オマージュとかパロディ出てくるたびにワクワクしちゃう。いや、これはね、いいゲームですよ。 なんかなんか今の技術でね、もう少しね、なんかいい感じにしてもらえると本当にいいなと思います。まあ10年前のね、ゲームだからしょうがないっちゃしょうがないけど。いや、それでもね、いいね。脚本がね、本編書いた人と思える感じだった、本当に。演出も原作通りというか、いいね。ということで、エピソード2が楽しみでございます。はい、というわけでですね、今日はこれで終わろうと思います。というわけで、まだチャンネル登録してない方いらっしゃいましたら、チャンネル登録お願いします。そして、Twitter もやっておりますので、フォローお願いいたします。そしてですね、続き、いつやるかまだ未定でございます。なので、Twitter のフォローをしていただくか、YouTube のベルマークを押していただくと幸いでございます。いや、これいいね。まあ、途中から見た方もですね、ぜひぜひ頭から見てもらってですね、まあ、飛ばし見ていただければいいと思います。ちょっと詰まったところとかもあったからね。これはいいっすね。はい。ということで、エピソード5まで順々に頑張っていこうと思います。というわけで、本日はありがとうございました。また次の配信でお会いしましょう。それじゃあまた、バイバイ、またね。